At the beginning of the movie, some ants are shown carrying different types of food to their nest because winter is coming and they will need the food. The ants are moving in a line towards their nest when a child accidentally steps on them. His name is Lucas. He looks innocent and wears glasses. All the ants start to run away because they are afraid he might step on them. If we look at Lucas's life, we see that everyone takes advantage of his innocence. Some of his classmates always bully him. At this time, the kids pushed Lucas down, and he fell on the ants. After that, all the kids left the place, but Lucas was very angry. He couldn't take out his anger on the kids, so he thought, why don't I get angry at the ants? They are smaller than me, and I can control them. This means I can show my power because I am bigger. Lucas thinks, I can kill them. He starts spraying water on the ants with his water gun. The ants get confused and start running everywhere. Among the ants, a female ant says, Lucas, we haven't done anything wrong to you. So why are you hurting us? Why are you destroying our home? But Lucas doesn't understand their language. Lucas destroys the ants' home. Before he can step on the ants, his mother calls him, Lucas, come inside the house. Lucas goes inside, and his parents tell him, we are going on vacation, and your sister will stay with you. The male ant wants to take the food from humans for making humans small. His wife, the female ant who had tried to stop Lucas from destroying their home, comes to him. The female ant tells the male ant, look, it's wrong to fight with humans. Then the ant captain arrives and says, be quiet, both of you. We don't have enough food. We need to fight with humans to get more. The male ant agrees with the captain, but the female ant says, no, we should find a different solution. Humans are not bad. If we talk to them politely, they will understand. The day arrives when Lucas's parents are leaving for vacation. Lucas stands there feeling sad and sees the same kids who were bullying him earlier. They start teasing him again, even in this place. The kids throw a toy bomb at Lucas to make him upset. Lucas gets scared and falls down. Some ants start crawling on his hand. Lucas is very angry and wants revenge on the tiny ants. He starts pouring water on them with a water pipe. The water floods their home, causing trouble and drowning some ants. The ant couple and the ant captain come outside. They decide that since Lucas is teasing them, they should also tease him. The ants want to teach Lucas a lesson. Their plan works, so they sneak into Lucas's room. While Lucas is sleeping, they pour a special serum into his ear. When Lucas wakes up, he sees that he has become very small. His bedsheet looks like a huge desert, and everything around him looks giant, like it would to an ant. Lucas is frustrated when he sees this, but he can't do anything. The ants lift him and take him with them. Meanwhile, Lucas's grandmother arrives. She senses that something is wrong and comes with a flashlight and binoculars. When she looks closely at the ground, she realizes that the small figure is Lucas, her grandson. She gets very upset and faints. Lucas is taken into the ant's house. The ant captain tells the other ants, he is the one who destroyed our home and killed some of our ants. Some ants are still badly hurt. We need to decide what punishment to give him. He calls the ant queen to decide what should be done. The queen talks to Lucas and says, your punishment is that you will live with us like an ant. You will learn all the things ants do. The male ant says to his wife, how will he learn our way of living? He is our enemy and might destroy us again. The female ant responds, stop. I will teach him. I believe he will soon become our friend. The next day, Lucas is very worried and tries to find different ways to escape. The female ant, who likes humans, sees him and speaks to him kindly. She explains, you can't leave until the queen says you can. I will teach you everything. Be patient, says the female ant. She then takes Lucas to a group of blue ants. Their job is to collect food. Each group of ants has a different task. Now, Lucas joins the blue ants to help collect food. Lucas finds it hard to carry out the task because it's his first day of training and he has never collected food with ants before. The group leader gets very angry with him. As a result, their group falls behind compared to the other ant groups. Since Lucas couldn't collect much food, he feels very worried and angry with the female ant for trapping him. She explains, look, you are an ant now. You need to think like an ant. Don't be foolish. Lucas replies, I will show you how smart I can be as an ant. Just wait and see. They continue moving forward. They see that a swarm of insects has attacked their colony. The female ant quickly hides Lucas in the grass and runs with him. An insect spots Lucas and comes towards him. The insect stinger gets stuck in the toy bomb. The bomb, which wasn't active before, explodes because of the stinger. The insect is destroyed, and the other insects run away when they see what happened. All the ants come and thank Lucas by bowing to him. They say, "Thank you, Lucas. You saved us." But the male ant disagrees and says, "No, he didn't save us. It was just a coincidence. He's not really good. He just wants to destroy us." As night falls and it's time for dinner, Lucas enjoys eating a green jelly that is served to them. Lucas eats a lot of the green jelly, but later finds out that it was beetle feces. This makes him feel very disturbed. The female ants then give him some healthy food, which is blue jelly and is safe to eat. Lucas feels better after eating this. Afterward, the ants take Lucas on a tour of their colony. They show him a picture of their queen and also their rival. Lucas realizes that the man who sprays chemicals to protect fields is the same person who destroys ants. He decides he needs to save that man. Lucas tells the ants, "There are many tasty foods at my home. There are beans that you will all like." His plan is to find a way to go to his house and inform the man who sprays chemicals. The ants were planning to attack him, but they go to Lucas's house instead. Lucas carefully watches his home, and the ants start picking up jelly beans. Meanwhile, Lucas's sister is about to kill an ant, but their grandmother stops her and says, "Don't do that." She then sees some ants moving into the sink drain and says, "Leave my grandson Lucas." While saying this, her false teeth fall into the sink drain. Later, it is night, and Lucas looks sad because the same male ant has come to him. The male ant tells Lucas, "You will never be like you were before. Your size will stay the same, and this is your punishment." While Lucas is sitting sadly by the pond, a big frog appears and attacks him, eating him while jumping on him. The ant couple sees this, and the female ant shouts, "Lucas, we will rescue you." She then tells the male ant, "Do something. You know how to make many kinds of serums. Get Lucas out of the frog's stomach." The male ant confronts the frog and says, "Swallow me too." The frog eats him as well. Inside the frog's stomach, the male ant finds Lucas and other insects. He pours a serum into the frog's stomach, and the frog then vomits. All the insects and Lucas fall out of the frog. Once outside, Lucas thanks the male ant. The male ant realizes that Lucas is not bad at all, and they become friends. Lucas tells the male ant, "Can you forgive me? I didn't know ants have feelings too. I thought because you were small, you wouldn't care. When I became small, I learned that life and feelings are the same for everyone. We both feel pain. I'm sorry for pouring water on you." The male ant forgives him and falls asleep. Next morning, when all the ants wake up, they see the spray man again, who is about to kill all the insects with chemicals. Lucas realizes that the ants are in danger and tries to stop him. The ants decide that Lucas should use the serum. Lucas agrees and suggests they should give the man the serum to make him small like him. But the male ant says, "He is taller and standing up. He will brush us off if we try to crawl on him. How can we pour the serum on him?" Lucas then says, "I have an idea." He goes to the flying insects and takes the male ant with him. Lucas talks to the flying insects he had defeated earlier and says, "We didn't mean to scare you or kill you. You were attacking us, so we were just trying to defend ourselves because we were scared." Lucas and the male ant ask the flying insects for help, but the insects are very angry and refuse to help. Then a badly wounded insect arrives. It has had toxic chemicals sprayed on it and can't see. Lucas helps the wounded insect, and the flying insects decide to help them after seeing this. Lucas and the male ant try to pour the serum into the spray man's ear, but he has earphones in, so they can't get the serum in. The man pushes them away with his hands. Lucas falls into the man's dirty hair, which is full of lice that try to attack him. Lucas then ends up hanging from the man's nose hair. The man sneezes, and Lucas falls hard to the ground. Lucas sees that the man has started spraying again, causing the insects to get hurt. He notices the female ant he cares about is trapped under a wounded insect. Lucas helps by lifting the insect off her and moves the wounded insect to a safe place. Meanwhile, some bugs attack the man, causing him to kneel down. The insects take this opportunity to pour the serum on him. As a result, the man's size is reduced. Now that man runs away because the swarm of insects were after him. The ants are very excited because of Lucas and bring him to the queen. They show how well he performed. The queen is very happy with him and says, "Lucas is not a destroyer, but a savior." She allows him to return to his normal size by taking the serum. Lucas is given the serum that will return him to his normal size. The ants say, "Lucas, we will miss you. Visit us sometimes. Don't forget to bring us those tasty jellies." Lucas takes the serum and returns to his normal size. His parents come to him and he hugs his mother. Soon after, the kids who used to bully Lucas arrive. Lucas remembers what the female ant said about treating others politely. He decides to explain things to the kids kindly. Lucas says, "Look, fighting doesn't help. Let's play together." The kids are inspired by him and they all become friends, starting to play together. Lucas throws the jelly beans, which are the ants' favorite food. The ants are very excited because they have plenty of food now. They say goodbye to Lucas and he goes off to play. The movie ends with this scene. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and if you want a personal movie recap, comment below.